that's what we do here. We're trying to create the conditions to be able to open so that the underlying compassion and wisdom that we all share can be manifest. We all may share it, but we're all different also. And it gets expressed differently and manifested differently. And that's, in a way, some of the beauty of the world, is that each one of us has a particular perspective, a particular, maybe you can say, a karmic tendency that we express, and that in our best moments that we can offer the wisdom and the compassion that is actually here. But we have to strip away these things. So when Zen Master Bon Soeng says, no mind, no problem, what he means is not getting lost in the delusion, not believing so strongly the story that we tell ourselves, and being able to let go. Something happens we don't like. Maybe we feel like a person who has control over us, a boss, a family member, they've done something that's unfair. And then we don't like that. And our anger arises out of the things that we don't like. If we like it, it's very rare that anger will arise from it. The anger arises from what we don't like. So the greed is for things we like. The anger is for things we don't like. But either way, something arises in the mind, and either we're grabbing it because we want it, or we don't like it, so we're pushing it away. That's the usual human condition. We're chasing after things we like. We're trying to protect those things we like so that nobody else will take them from us. And if someone tries to take them from us, then we'll get angry. So if Paul or any of us think we have something in our job, and then somebody comes in and takes it away from us, we don't like it. And in that not liking it, we often will get angry. Many times, we don't really even know what the story is. We know that someone took something that we don't like, let's say, but we don't know why. But we spin our own tale as to why. And then we get lost in the stories that we tell ourselves. That's the delusion. Human beings get lost in delusion because we're trying to figure out, we're trying to make sense of things, and we always want ourselves to come out. I'm thinking sometimes it's on top, sometimes it's just scot-free. I'm not to blame. You're all to blame. You all did that. But the important thing is the getting stuck in the story. Most of the time, we get a little stuck, it's not such a big deal. But sometimes, like Paul talked about in his talk, sometimes the anger grabs us and we get self-righteous and justified and we build up all the reasons and we're lost in this edifice of a story. So our practice brings us back to a point where we can cut through the story. And one way to use this word gets used a lot in Buddhism, it's insight. And one way to talk about insight is you can see through the story, or maybe beyond the story, to the truth, to the reality of the moment. So practice orients us towards seeing things as they are, not the story that we've developed to justify our beliefs and ideas and opinions.